Welcome back to this lesson, and we are going to add in doors, windows, and we're going to type in the room names, and I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple, and this is the example we left off with in last week's lesson. First thing I want to do is I want to put myself some room names in these, and to do that, it's pretty easy. Right up here on the top, you have architecture, structure, systems, insert, annotate. And the annotate right here, annotate means anything accompanying a drawing to provide detail about it. Could be text, could be dimensioning. We're also going to dimension this thing here in just a moment after we get our doors and windows in. So basically what I want to do is I want to go in here and go to text, and right over here is text. Now I got this condensed and it doesn't show it as much, but this right here is your text symbol. You click on that, and you can see right now it's got a 1/4 inch Arial. Now room names need to be 3/16 of an inch. That's the rule of thumb, and they usually use the stylus BT font. So what I want to do is hit edit type, and I want to make myself a new one, and I'm going to use a 1/4 inch Arial as the one that I want to copy. I want to duplicate, and I want to call this one a 3/16 inch room name. Hit OK on that, and you're going to slide down here to text font, and this will be stylus BT, and the text size would be 3/16. Hit OK on that, and now this is in our little properties. I can come over here and I can start typing. Now this is living room, and this needs to be in capitalized letters, so click on that, and I'm noticing something. Look how large it's going to be. Well, what's going on is my scale. It's saying right now it's 1/8 of an inch equals 1 foot. A standard residential floor plan is a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. So all you have to do is click on that, just like that, and I want to change it. And you're going to notice a big difference here. You see how much smaller those dimensions got. So now I'll come back up to text, make sure it's on my room name, click on it, and this is going to be my cap lock it living room. And then if you click on it, you've got these things. You can grips, you can grab that and move it. You can also take and rotate it. And then over here I want to do another one, and it says bedroom. Click the text up here, make sure 3/16, and the room name should be as close to the center of the room as they can be. And also, a lot of times you'll put in the square footage right underneath those. Alright, and looks like for the rest of them, this would be a bathroom up here and a shower over here, and we'll get to work with that a little later. We just got to put now in some doors and some windows. It's really easy to do this, to put your doors and windows in. If you'll slide up here to architecture, you can slide down here to doors, click on it, and this one's saying a 26-inch door, and that is a really small door. All these are 26-inch doors. So we do not have one that small, so I'm going to put in, we could easily edit it and duplicate, and I'll show you how to do that. It's uncommon to have that small of a door, but we can duplicate it and we can make one that small. And then I'd come in here and change the width of it right here to 26-inch. And then you can put your doors in. Now this one doesn't have any specific measurement, so I'm just going to put it right there. That's all you have to do. And this one right here, it's not showing a swing in on this door, It's just an opening, and we'll do that in just a second. I'll show you how to do an opening. This one has a swing going out, and it'll actually center itself up there. And this one over here, it doesn't have a number on the door. We'll have to get an exterior door here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and find us an exterior door. And you can see there's no, it just looks like interior doors. If you want to find more doors, just click on door and load family over here. And you can actually load more in to work with. So there's all kinds of doors here to work with. It just depends on what you're looking for. Looks like a pretty nice little entry door with glass in the window for us. Open on that, and we'll do a 36 by 84. And I'm going to put this door right over here. And you can see my swing's coming in the wrong way. All I have to do is just take and turn it up like that. And we'll have to do some measurements on that in a minute just to get in the right spot. And this one is 5 foot from this edge. So if you click on your door, you can click on that to bring that to the outside. This should be 5 foot. So type in 5. Perfect. Now I want to put this opening over here. To do that, come up to, you don't have anything that you can use here. You don't have a door or wall. What you're going to use is component. Click on component. And this is, you can bring a lot of stuff in, desks, tables, things like that with component. But also it's going to do your opening. So hit load family, and you're going to find openings. Now you might want a cased opening, you might want an elliptical arch. I'm just going to do elliptical arch on this and hit open. And really and truly, this is the opening all the way to the ceiling because it doesn't have dashed lines in it. But I'm going to make this one with dashed lines in it just to show you how that works. And it says 26 inches wide, so I'd have to edit this, duplicate, and we'll do a 26. That's not very wide. I don't know where they got their measurements on this, but we'll use them. Width of it is 26 inches. Okay. Then we're going to come in there and see how it'll catch itself and put it right dead center. And there's that opening going in there. I'm going to put a bifold door into this. Let's go to door, load family, and see if we can find us a bifold door. Well, I can't find one, so the next option I've got is to come over here into this area where the little question mark is and go find one in additional resources, Revit Web Content Library. When I get over here, best thing I could do is go to Revit Architecture, or I could actually type in Bifold Door. And there's all kinds of different ones that'll come in there. It's a double. I just really need the single bifold door. And you can notice too that the manufacturers have their own doors and stuff. It's really nice in that regard. So let's go back. Not finding exactly what I want. So So I'll slide back down in here and go to Rivet Architecture. Slide all the way down here to Doors. And right here is the bifold door I was looking for. Just click on it and come over here and get the latest model, which is 2010. Just click on it and save to select to local, download, save file, okay. And when it does that, it brings it over here, and I just click on it, upgrade the model. It's going to bring it up in its own Rivet file. Right here it is, and I'm just going to load into project and close. So now I brought it in, and there it is. There's my little bifold door for that. And at this point, if I want to go ahead and put my dimensioning in for this, this is all I would have to do. Is just annotate a line. Before I do that, I need to put some windows in. Architecture, come down here to Window, and the windows are the same way. You can go in here and load them up if you don't find something you like. Windows. We'll do something like this, will be fine. Hit open. Now on this, looks like 50 by 60 was that window. There's a 48 by 48. Let's see what else we got. They got 72 by 36. If you don't find the exact size you want, go to Edit, Duplicate, and a 50 by 60. And then we got to fix it right here. Height. Let's be 50. By 60. And now I'll put my windows in. You got to watch which side way you put them in. Put that in. Put that in. Got them over here as well. I just go ahead and put those in. Now do some measurements on those. So you click on that. Make sure this is all the way to the edge, and the center of that should be 5 foot. Just type in 5. Now click off it. Now click this window, and it should be 5, 6 between those two. So 5, 6. Perfect. Out here is the same way. Click on this one. Should be this saying 10 foot from this one to the top up here. Wow, right on the money. That's luck. This one here, click on it, and you're going to be not seeing any dimension on this, but we know it has to be 3 foot. You just click on that and he'll jump back and forth to the edge of this. Click on it again. This should be 3 foot. Ain't no way it's 3 foot. Oh, okay. Only this one's 50 by 60. This one's 40 by 60. This is 40 by 60. This is 40 by 60. That's where we're going wrong. So if I want to change the size of this one and these three, that's all you have to do. Click on it. 50 by 60 is what this one, that's what all of them were. Hit edit type, duplicate, and now make a 40 by 60. Hit OK on that. And then we got to change right here. And this is 40. And you can see how much smaller that window is. And these need to be, all you have to do is click on them. 40 by 60. That looks a lot better. Now, up here at the top, we got a 40 by 40 window. So I want to go in there and put window. It doesn't matter what size it is, I'm just going to put it in there. Click on it, edit, duplicate, and this one's going to be a 40 by 40. Come down here, change it, height is 40 inches, width is 40 inches. And then that's what this one turned out to be, and it's exactly 10 foot. So click on it, click this to the edge. This is going to the center, should be 10 foot. Perfect. Now the next one's 30 by 60 is going to go right here, so do another window. And see what we got 32 by 48. I'm just going to put that in there, right there. Click on it, edit the type, duplicate, and we're going to do a 30 by 60, and the height of it is 60 inches, and the width of it is 40 inches. Or actually, is that 30? That's 30 inches. Okay. And there's exactly the size of that window, and it should be 5 foot from the center of this to right there. 5 foot. And there's all our windows in. Now if we're ready to put some dimensions in this is how you do it. Come up here to annotate, align, catch this point. First you're going to catch the whole thing like we did up here at the top. Next you're going to get the walls only. Interior walls, you go to the center. And then exterior walls, you make sure you click them to the edges. Do it again, align, catch this point. Now catch everything across. Center of the windows, center interior walls, and you'd catch the doors as well. Make sure these outsides are all the way to the edge. We got those in. Come down here and do this. Catch the walls first. Make sure you're all the way to the edge. Catch the center of the windows and the walls and this. Catch this, bring that across. You're supposed to be like on your, when you print this thing out, this should be a gap of about 1.5 inches. So you're just kind of estimating that. So now that's what we're going to do, and bring these down to where it looks like about 1.5 inches is what it would print out on the paper. And then get these brought down, cleaned up a little bit. And then the last ones, we're going to come over here, all the way to there. Grab that and pull it down. And this, they'll kind of set in place, and you just let loose of them. Now, align. I want to go in here and for this opening. Catch that point of it. And on that opening, I'm just going to do something along that line. Grab that point to that point. And there we go. This one here, I grab there to there. Just a dimension. I'd also grab this wall, center to center on that. And these are be pretty much known. They're going to the centers of that. And you could actually bring it in there like that if you'd like. It's a weird number. And that's basically how you go about putting your windows, your doors, your openings, and even your annotation and your text.